I'm about to zero my Beretta 1301. I put this Crom mount on here, and which everybody said was the best. Honestly, I had a like a primary arms fake point on the factory optic, and the factory rail, and it wasn't that bad. This Crom mount with the Rob Hott kind of half rear sight really it does cinch it down and you get good co-witness, but now it's a little more busy, but I'm just not used to it yet. But there's nothing more fun than zeroing a shotgun prone with slugs. High, but not bad. That's not bad. I just bolted this thing on here, so there's been no, it's just sheer luck. Okay, so that was at about 30 yards. I guess I want to zero it at 50. You can see what we got here. This is where I was shooting my SP5 earlier. By the way, the SP5 is really accurate. But there's where Ranger Slug went at 30 yards. I need to make some quick calculations and see what kind of adjustments I need. I decided not to make any adjustments, and I just went ahead and move back to 50 yards. My guess is that this is going to actually go up a little bit, but who knows? I'm not that familiar with the trajectory. Actually, is it on the back of this box? Sometimes you see that. Nope. So, we shall see. I'm just going to go ahead, and this is some Ranger. Hard to get, so I don't really like the idea of blasting through too much of it, but let's see where we're at. I'm just going to aim for the center of this paper plate. Woo! Let's see where we're at. Not seeing anything. May have been a waste. You would think if you can't see the slugs at 25 yards, okay, it did go higher. Okay, but it's still on the paper, so it was useful information. So clearly at 50 yards, let's see. There we go. So this is where the shot hit at 50. This is where it was at about 25 to 30, somewhere in there. So obviously I need to move this thing down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'd say 6 inches. One great thing about the RMR is not only does it have the directions printed on it, it tells you how many MOA right on the box. So we want to lower this thing, we want to bring it down 6 MOA, but we're at 50 yards, so I am guessing gonna do about 12. 1, 2, 3, I think that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Close enough. All right. Don't want to shoot too many more of these. Whoa! All right, let's see what we can do here. This is a professional outfit here. All right. All right, let's see. Of note here, I am running a 6.5 MOA dot. And you may ask, why did I pick that? Does he have some super tactical reason? Yes, I have two. One, I have horrible eyesight. My eyesight sucks. But two, and probably more importantly, because my grandfather's last name was Schomburg, take that for what you will. I found a great deal on it. Let's see. Whew. Let's go take a look. All right, we definitely got the elevation completely fixed. I can see it from back here. It does look like I am going to have to make the windage adjustment, but the good news is it looks almost exactly like it did when I shot it the first time. So it looks like it's just needs to be moved. I'm guessing to the left, maybe 2 clicks. I think 2 clicks will do it. Let's take a look. So there's that one there. I'm going to do 2 clicks over, and that should solve the problems, and we should be ready to go. All right, so I need to move it to the left, I guess 4 clicks. That would be 2 inches. Double check. That should do it. We shall see. Running perilously low on expensive ass slugs. Double sure. I went too far. No. All right. My God. I gotta go back to. That was that one. As you can tell, we're obviously, you know, whoever this dude is at 50 yards, he's getting blown to pieces. But I'm trying to refine it a little bit more. So I am going to move it back in that direction. 2 clicks. Damn it. Well, this is it. We're going to move it back to the right 2 clicks. And of course, for some reason, I had difficulty turning it, which probably means I did not adjust it enough, which means this will probably be a wasted shot and my final shot of Ranger that I have with me. We shall see. Looks like it came over a little. Yeah. The problem was I need to move it 1 more click. It just didn't. I couldn't feel the clicks, and I didn't want to waste it. But it's a little better. But damn it. I think I only adjusted it 1 click. That's it. So it was here. This was at 30. This was at 50. We adjusted it all the way down, got that adjusted quickly, but then we went too far that way. We moved it 1 click back, so I'm going to move it 1 more click back, and then I'm going to switch to buckshot. Because I don't have any more slugs, I don't think. All right, now I've got some Federal Flite Control buckshot in here. I'm going to try to see where it patterns at about 30 feet. Pretty nasty. Let's take a look. You can see at 30 foot, I was aiming here. There were 3 shots here from my SP5, and here, this, and there, and then the rest of that, I guess that's the wad. Obviously, you know, it's a real tight group. We're talking about a fist-size group at 30 foot. I'm gonna try another one. All right, put up a new target. I'm gonna try to see where this thing lands. Again, we're at about 30 feet. Well, yeah, about 30 feet. And I'm gonna just aim towards the center of the target and see where the Flite Control buckshot lands. Woo. Brutal. All right. Man, this guy's done. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's at least 3, 4, 5, 6 bullet holes there, and of course that's the wad. I gotta shoot 1 more. One more. You can see, looks like the wad landed in here. I'm sorry. The wad landed in here. The pellets are all here. Look at that. That's brutal, because none of them went in here. I know I'm not holding the camera right. I'm too excited. That's where the wad hit, but you can see but further to show you where all the bullets landed in here, in this area here, because if you pull this up, there are no bullet holes down here. They're all in there. So you're basically, this thing is, it is tight. As Tuca would say, tight, tight, tight. So I'm pretty satisfied with this. All right, now I'm going to shoot some Winchester Super X game loads. These are the, the cheaper loads you can buy. This is a 1 ounce 8-shot. I'm going to go ahead and try this out, see where it patterns. This is what I actually usually shoot when I shoot this thing. My phone is falling all over the place here. This is a professional operation I'm running here. Anyway, I'm just going to see where this thing patterns relative to the buckshot, because this is what I usually practice with, and it feeds this stuff great. So it did come a little bit off, but you can see here, it's messing this up. And that stuff's got a little bit of recoil to it. It's close to the low recoil buckshot. So it's fun to practice with, especially on steel plates where you get a little bit of feedback. I'm gonna do that now. Light up some plates. I'm gonna go ahead and light up some plates with some of this birdshot or game loads or whatever this shit is. Oops. Hopefully this doesn't get hit by any pellets hitting any metal plates or anything, but I'm going to try to hit that plate at 25 yards, or at least see where it hits. That's pretty good, and that was a little bit more than 25 yards. I just wanted to see where, and it is real consistent. This is definitely gonna, let's just say, kill you if you get shot with this. So this is amazing. I love this shotgun. All right, want to do just a quick summary. I had no actual intention of making a video about the 1301, but I was out here zeroing my RMR on this Crom mount, and I just thought, I love this gun so much. I just sort of need to share the joy with people. The reason I make these YouTube videos is because I like talking to people about guns. I've been on the forums for 20 years, since the late 90s, and I can tell you that just the level of vitriol on there is it's soul-sucking. And look, I've been there when I was in the early 90s through the early 2000s, when I was in my 20s. Maybe I was probably a dick too, but my God, you can't post anything without 10 people just telling you you're a moron. And it's exhausting. I mean, if say you've been shooting a Scar 17 for 10 years, you've got thousands of rounds, some yo-yo is going to come in there and say, I heard they're pieces of crap because of some random YouTube video that I read the title of and watched 10 seconds of, and they're going to tell you something. And it's exhausting. And so I just thought, well, I'll just make some YouTube videos, and if anybody has anything bad to say, I'll just delete them. Anyway, I loved arguing and discussing firearms, but I like actually talking about the guns and not just having some sort of Ford versus Chevy pissing match. 1301 is awesome. It's the best shotgun I've ever owned. My beside the bed shotgun is an 870 with a Surefire on it. Has been for years. I've got one there's another video on here where one was stolen from my house. It's been my go-to for years, and it still is. I've got them, and I still trust them because I have the old terrible Remington shotguns. But let me tell you, this is going to replace it. There's only one issue left with this gun, which is how to properly mount a light. I've got a Picatinny rail here. I've got a sling mount here, and I also got the G&G Picatinny mount here. And I wanted to test fire the gun today to make sure that didn't cause any problems. I couldn't imagine it would, but you never know. I think what I'm going to do is to mount a Surefire Pro, and because they're adjustable, put it right here. Then I have to figure out some way to deal with the sling. I probably should have bought, and I may go ahead and buy the G&G mount that has the sling hole in it, so the sling would go up here, but I can probably get close to it. I've got a Vickers sling that may fit. I'm going to try that out, because that's literally the only thing that's keeping me from turning this into my home defense weapon. Obviously, this thing, you know, lands slugs. Unfortunately, the video that you saw of me, I was always making adjustments. I'm going to get some more slugs and show it to you, but I mean, at no point after we got them on the paper plate, even making 1 MOA adjustment, sometimes 2 to 4 MOA, it was always on the paper plate, which tells you this gun will consistently throw slugs inside somebody's chest and blow their chest 10, 15 foot behind them. It's an amazing gun. Very reliable. It feeds everything. I've had Beretta, I had a Benelli Super 90 back in the day when they were the hot shit, and it was a fantastic shotgun, kind of heavy, but I think it was heavy. Now I can't really remember. But what I do remember is it would not feed your Walmart cheapo shotgun ammo. It was not a huge deal to me, but it just made practice, it just made it less satisfying. This gun here, it eats everything. I mean, any crap ammo I put in it, it feeds it. The recoil characteristics are not as good as people say online, or at least in my opinion. It's stout, but look, this gun is light as hell. This gun doesn't weigh anything. I've been, you know, I'll just stand here and hold the thing for the rest of the video. It doesn't matter. This gun doesn't weigh anything. You know, Jeff Cooper used to have some rule that you need to be able to hold your rifle out for X number of minutes or something like that. This thing right here just doesn't weigh anything. It's a fantastic shotgun. Works perfectly. It's accurate. Now there's some really good accessories out for it. Obviously, Langdon puts out a really nice kit. I've been trying to avoid the Magpul stock and Zukov furniture. It seems a little cobbled up to me. I like the traditional, and again, this is just aesthetics. I like the traditional format of a shotgun. And, you know, even though I'm a short man, I don't have any issue shouldering this length, and it just seems fine to me. Again, now on my 870s, I actually have short stock, so it's not like I'm not just obstinate, but this is fine for me right now. But if I can get the sling and light situation going on this is going to be what you're going to get shot at if you come in my house. This, you know, you're going to have some Federal Flite Control coming right into your face out of this thing if you decide to burglarize me. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.